Welcome to the Midweek Refuel with Lupus in Color, where we strive to educate, inspire, encourage, and empower. As you can see, lupus strikes again. The scleritis is trying to come back, but I'm going to beat it. So we just going to keep moving, put the drops in, take the medicine I'm supposed to take so that it doesn't get too bad, and work from there. I tell you, this scleritis has been giving me a problem since I was diagnosed. It is so annoying. If you've ever had scleritis, you know that it can be the most annoying thing in the world. This is a little crooked. Let me try and straighten it out here. But I want to welcome you to the Midweek Refuel. Today, I think we're going to talk about, I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was talking about how she felt about her body with lupus. And it got me to thinking about body image and how our bodies change with lupus and how difficult that really can be. So I wanted to just give you some tips on dealing with the body image, because we know when you're on prednisone, your body changes, you gain a lot of weight. If you're on any type of cancer medications like I am, like methotrexate, you can lose a lot of weight, or you can lose your hair. You can go through so many different things as you're dealing with lupus regarding your body. Not to mention all of the lesions that come up, all of the issues that come up that create a difficult time for you to really like your body and enjoy being in your body. So I wanted to give you a couple of things that you can do to just help you out a little bit. And the first thing, and I'm going to look at my notes here so that I don't forget anything. The first thing is self-compassion. I think a lot of times we forget to be compassionate with ourselves and be compassionate with what's going on in our bodies and what we're dealing with. You know, lupus is so crazy. It's so elusive, and it can be so difficult to deal with. And in dealing with lupus, we often forget to be compassionate with ourselves and allow ourselves the opportunity to love on ourselves despite anything that lupus can put us through. So the first tip I want to give you is just practice some self-compassion, whether it be writing yourself love notes or whether it be saying some affirmations that help you deal with compassion. But the compassion that you give to others, give it to yourself for a change so that you can deal with some of the issues and you don't have to worry about being so down on yourself because of the differences in your body as you deal with lupus. Number 2 is your support system. It's important for you to find people who understand and can really relate to you as you deal with lupus issues. It's hard for your family to be the support fully that you need. So if you have the support of your family that understands what you're going through and they have that empathetic ear, by all means go to those people. But also go to people that are dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with. And make sure that you're able to have that support so that you know that you're not alone. And you understand that this is not something that you're just going through. It's something that many of us have gone through, and we can help you out with some ideas or some advice and just giving you a empathetic ear and let you know that we understand because we've been there, we've done that. Number 3, professional counseling. Look, don't be afraid to go and talk to somebody about how you feel about your body now that you have lupus. We won't get back to the person that we used to be physically, mentally, or emotionally before lupus reared its ugly head in our lives. So it's important for us to go to a professional counselor if you need to, whether it be your therapist, whether it be a preacher, whether it be a social worker, whoever it shall be. Go to that person so that they can give you some coping skills to deal with the changes that are going on in your body. It's so hard to deal with that all on your own. You have to be able to go to someone and, allow them to view you from the outside and really talk to you about how you can use some coping skills to deal with how you feel about your body. Focus on your abilities. Look, like I said a few minutes ago, we're never gonna get back to the bodies that we used to have or the mental stability that we thought we had back then. Does that make sense? So we have to focus on what we can do now. We can sit and we can hope and wish that we were back where we used to be before lupus came into our lives. But the reality is that we have to focus on the abilities that we have today and operate in those abilities and not go over and above to the things that we used to do that our body cannot handle now. So make sure that you're focusing on what you can do right now so that you can understand that, okay, my body is different, but it's not worse, but it could do A, B, and C. So, and I know some people will fight me on that one, that my body is not worse. Look, give some compassion. That's the first thing we talked about. Give some compassion to your body. It is still sustaining you through everything that lupus is putting you through. So it's important to understand that although our body has changed and it might be riddled in pain sometimes, it's so important for us to realize that our body is still fighting for us and it's still sustaining us. Every breath, every heartbeat. Let's focus on the abilities that we can do so we're not always stuck in the issue of looking back and wishing woulda, shoulda, coulda. What number is this? Number 5, a healthy lifestyle. Look, I know it's hard to change your eating habits, to move your body, but I'm not asking you to do all of that at one time in huge ways. I'm asking you to change one little thing every single day or every single week as you can handle it to be healthier beyond lupus. So being healthier and living a healthier lifestyle beyond lupus are things like moving your body more, whether it be walking in place, or doing a full-blown out workout if your body can handle it. Whatever the case may be, move your body. It can be small changes that make big, monumentous changes in your body. Eat a little healthier. Change Monday to meatless Monday, or eat a salad with your meal from now on. Little changes that can help you live a healthier lifestyle as you deal with lupus. You know, maybe meditating for 5 minutes, taking deep breaths. Meditation doesn't have to be major, but you want to keep your soul and spirit intact so that when you look in the mirror, that body image is not as bad as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I think I'll say is set realistic goals. Like I was just saying, little by little adds up to a lot. It really does. I'm sorry if you hear my dog snoring. Little by little adds up to a lot. So set realistic goals within the abilities that you can do it. This will give you the opportunity to achieve these goals and see your body differently. There is such a connection between the mind and the body, and from the body to the spirit. We're all connected, all in one area. And once you get things settled in your mind, your body can follow. Now, that's not to say that that's going to cure lupus, but it is to say that it will help you cope with lupus better. And that's what we're trying to do, because we know there's no cure right now. So since there's no cure, we have to do things to cope better. And that includes, setting realistic goals within our focused abilities. It includes self-compassion. It includes all of those things that we were talking about. It includes getting that support system. It includes actually getting a counselor or a therapist to help you through. All of that really makes a difference in how we view ourselves and how we view our body. There are some people that might be going through some body dysmorphia because of lupus, but all of us go through that state where my body is just not the same as it used to be. And we all can go through that stage of negatively speaking to ourselves about our bodies and negatively looking at ourselves about our bodies. So I'm hoping that those 5 steps will help you and to really just get into your mind, to train your body to understand that, look, I'm okay. I'm not where I used to be, but I'm not as bad as I could be. And my body is still sustaining me through everything that lupus can take me through. So that's your midweek refuel for today. Just about body image and understanding how important it is to have that self-compassion, get the help that you need, get the support that you need, and make sure that you're doing things within the abilities of your body right now. We can all wish that we were back to pre-diagnosis days where we felt like our body was perfect and we had all the energy in the world. But the reality is we can't get those years back. So we have to live in the present, and we have to do what's good for us to keep a positive thought in our mind about our bodies and to help our bodies strive and thrive beyond lupus. So thank you for always tuning in. Join us February 5th for Chronic Courage with World Sees Normal, and we will discuss surviving versus thriving. Thanks for tuning in always. Bye-bye.